If you've ever been in a situation where you weren't sure whether you were going to come out alive or not, then you'll understand what I'm about to share with you today. To be honest with you, I've never felt more scared and somewhat helpless. My survival depended on my mindset. It depended on help from outside, and it depended on my faith that day. Ultimately, our survival hinges on one thing: mindset. Mindset is our shield against premature endings. It's our strength through tough times, and it is the light in our darkest moments. Now, with me that day, amidst the waters where 250,000 lives are lost every year to drowning, I lay helpless on the brink of becoming part of that 7% who die accidentally in this manner each year. Now, hear this. Mindset shapes everything. It is the unseen power guiding our destiny. Now picture this. Crystal clear waters reflecting the Jamaican sun, laughter filling the air, and the provision of a perfect day. I was 28 when it all happened, soaking in the bliss of a family vacation in a beautiful resort in 𝐀𝐧𝐠𝐢𝐴, Jamaica. While they trotted off on horseback adventures, I sought solace in the serene embrace of the resort's swimming pool. But what was meant to be a moment of relaxation turned into a fight for survival that I'll never forget. The tranquility of that afternoon shattered, almost claiming my life. I'll delve into the heart-pounding details of my narrow escape and the life-altering lessons that now guide me through the turbulent waters of financial storms, relationship tides, being determined to stay healthy, and the depths of emotional trauma. Stay tuned. Welcome back. My name is Angie Marie and you've reached my YouTube channel. I'm so happy you chose to join me. Today I'm going to share with you my near drowning experience and the main lessons I learned from that near drowning experience that helped me to this day when I'm dealing with near drowning situations in life. Death by drowning is the third leading cause of unintentional injury death worldwide, accounting for 7% of all injury-related deaths. It's estimated that about 250,000 people die from drowning worldwide each year. I was not a swimmer, and because of that trauma, I believe that today I still cannot swim, because every time I try to learn to swim, I feel that someone is trying to drown me. So I went in the pool and I really just wanted to enjoy the water and to kick my feet. But what really happened was I continued holding on to the side of the pool and continued walking. There was a point when my feet stepped down, so I was now in the deep end. I was the only person inside the pool, and when I looked around, there was one person who sat on one of the beach chairs that was there, and I shouted out to her, "Hey, help me, I cannot swim." The young lady said, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I can't swim either," but she ran off to get help. So there were three things that saved me that day, and what I've learned in my life is that these three same principles have saved me whenever I encountered turbulent situations in my personal life. Here are the three things that saved me from drowning that day. Number one, my mindset. As I was under that water, I'm telling you, I prayed. I said, "God, I'm helpless right now. I cannot swim and I'm covered by these deep waters. Please send me help. Help me. I'm so young. I have a young daughter. I don't think it's time. I am not ready to go. Save me." So I prayed that prayer, and that was my mindset. I held my breath as much as I could. I rose up to get air, but I held my breath. That's one. Number two, I sought help from someone else because I knew I could not do it on my own. I was not in a position to save myself. So that young lady was present, and she was the person who ran off and got help. So the second thing I've learned is getting help, the right kind of help. And number 3, believe me friends, while I was in that water, I decided that I would not panic. I was looking at some statistics that stated that almost 250,000 persons die annually by drowning. I could have been one of those numbers. So I remember coming up from the water once to take a breath, and I've always heard that if you go down 3 times, that's it. I went up once, came down. Second time, caught my breath, came down. I was so calm. I did not scream because I knew that if I were to scream or to shout, I would be taking in a lot of water. So I held my breath. I did not panic. I stayed calm in that pool that day. The third time I came up, and I went down the third time, and I just had to close my eyes and pray and hope for help. To be honest with you, I don't even know how many minutes this entire episode lasted, but I know at a point I heard voices, and I felt myself being pushed. And these people are really wise. They're not gonna let you hold on to them, because a drowning man, as they say, clutches at a straw. And a lot of times people who are drowning end up drowning others who are trying to help them. So you have to be careful how you try to help someone who's drowning. So they kept pushing me and pushing me and pushing me until I got to the point where I could hold on to the side of the pool. Then they took me out of the water, resuscitated, gave me some medical help, and I recovered. Well, I was back to normal. Did I go back in that pool that day? Hell no. Okay, so here are the lessons that I've learned from that near drowning experience that have helped me with other types of trauma relating to relationships, injury, finances, where I felt like I was literally drowning in financial issues. Here are the things that helped me, and I want to help you today to do the same thing. Listen to me. We have to address our mindset. We find ourselves facing financial challenges, and sometimes we throw our hands up and we panic and we say, you know what, I cannot do anything about this. We give up. No. Our mindset needs to be one that says, I've gone wrong. Where have I gone wrong? God, first of all, God, help me. Make a plan. I know how to get out of this. I have what it takes. I can do this. You can do this. As we close out the year 2023 and prepare for the new year, if you are facing financial struggles at this moment, let me encourage you to understand that you can get out of this with the correct mindset. Number 1. Number 2, do not panic. Make a plan instead. Number 3, relationships. There are people out there who we need to help us. Mentors, coaches, trusted family members, trusted friends. We cannot go to just about everyone who do not really care about what's going on with us, because sometimes people can pretend as if they care when they really do not. So we have to use wisdom and know the right persons to whom we are speaking when we're going through our turbulent moments, when we're going through our crises. What if that young girl did not go to get help for me? I would have drowned that day. But thankfully, thank God she went and got help. And the help that came were the right people who were able to help me. What about you? Whether it be finances, whether it be relationships, whether it be your health, whether it be emotional, get help. Sometimes the help that we need requires therapy, professional help. Get the help that you need and recover. And when you recover, when you escape drowning, avoid getting yourself back in that. Now, I still love going into a pool. We, from the Caribbean, we love the beaches, we love water, we love pools. But when I go in that pool, I just go in for exercise. I kick my legs, kick my feet, work on those muscles, but I'm not gonna make that mistake again, because the near drowning experience was not a beautiful one. It's not something that I want to repeat. When you've gone through serious financial crises, you do not want to repeat it. When you've had traumatic relationship experiences, you do not want to experience it. When you realize you had health issues, you avoid getting in those situations for it to repeat itself. And so I just want to wish you all the best, and just to thank you for staying with me to the end of this video. I pray that something I said has been helpful to you. I'd like you to share in the comments your thoughts on whatever I have said, or any other thoughts you may have pertaining to this situation. If you have not yet subscribed to this channel, I invite you to go ahead and hit subscribe, like this video, share it if you wish. and make your comments. For those of you who are return subscribers, I really thank you. And I want to say that I've made some milestones this month. I'm super excited. First of all, I hit that 5,000 with your help, more than 5,000 subscribers. And I've also hit another milestone where we have had over 100,000 visitors to this channel. I'm so grateful for all of you. And my prayer is that I'll be able to share my life, my experiences, my knowledge to continue to help more people, and that we'll get closer. You can join my community where I'll be sharing personal stuff and sharing more things that will help you, that will help us to grow together. Listen, let me wish you a happy holidays and all the best for the rest of this year 2023 and for the coming year. And I hope to do a few more videos before the year ends. Thank you so much once again. This is Angie Marie, and I'll see you soon in the next video.